all this. You drop it in there.
Yeah, so we just need to tighten this up, and that's fine.
Oh man, yeah. Organized chaos for sure. We did plumbing, we did electrical, we did roofing. And the thing is that we're just kind of bouncing around, finishing up different things and keeping all of our students nice and busy. So just rotating them all through, making sure that they have all the proper information. It's very, very busy, but it's very exciting because that means we're making progress.
I can make that tighter. Just get your cat claw or your pry bar, and we'll just bend that together a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. You're tight again. So just get your measurement from underneath. Make sure that it's just above the bottom of that eye joist or the glue lamp. And then come up here, mark 3/4 inch above it, and then make your cut, okay? All right. All right, you know your length. What are you cutting it at?
3/4.
Actually, you know what? We could probably just use one piece, Jasper, for the whole class. We can probably just move off of this one piece. And seeing as how yours is first, then they can base some of their measurement. Everything in my nature says, hey, make it comfortable for them, make it easier for them, but that's not really how people grow. You know, people learn and grow, and we become the best that we can be by being pushed to our limits, and these guys are learning that. On the first build, they felt that power, they felt that pressure, and they were like, okay, this is tough, you know, this is really hard, but now we're adding a little bit more of each and every different trade, and so they're accepting it a lot easier because, hey, that was a big deal before, but it's not a big deal now because I've done that and I've been there before and I've conquered it. So they have a lot more confidence in that way. What are you up to, Rosie? Is this one giving you a hard time?
So here I'm gonna run my GFI, but I would have to run it over there.
This is your home run GFI for the next building?
Yes, sir. And I would run it through this existing hole, but it's such a tight fit and I can't take that wire out. So I was gonna run my GFI through there, but I think the curve.
You don't think you can get your white through here? Let's see what you got.
This is the wire I need to go in there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's really pinched.
Yeah, it barely goes through. So if we come here, the trick is, let's see if it comes, if it's long enough to go through there, but we need a little bit more, I think. And then I could tape it and pull it through. It made the curve.
It should be good though.
Can I reach it? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Little tricks. We did it. So what you do is we create this lead. We cut off the extra neutral and the ground. And that way this is much smaller than the Romex that has 3 wires in it. So we do 1 wire. Then we stair step these to the neutral, a little bit of space, the ground, a little bit of space. That way it works its way through there at an angle instead of a big square. And that's how you can kind of pull these wires through a lot of our holes that are a little bit harder to get through. So, all right, that saved you from drilling into the glue lamp, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Does a lot of that confidence come from this being the second build versus how they handled it in the first build?
Yes, absolutely. They're saying, hey, I've done this before. I've been here before. I've felt this pain before, and I know that I can conquer it because I've done it. And that confidence comes from all of their experience that they have now. Their knowledge is growing, their experience is growing, and it's really just exciting to see them grow here. Looks like we have the paper right up here, Brandon. We laid this first one, and then the rolled paper is coming down this way, which will roll the water into the middle and then down into the scupper. Looks like we got the scupper in. That's going to need another coat probably tomorrow. We need to let that dry. That mastic is down, looks good. We've got the nails into the scupper. And we'll definitely need to go over that one more time. The last thing that I need you to look at over here, Brandon, just here around our ABS, making sure that it doesn't have any places to pull up and or sit or try to seep into our house. So maybe a little bit in here tomorrow after this first layer dries. We'll come in and we'll fill that in a little bit. But just very minor touch-ups. It looks like you guys did a great job up there.
All right.
Any questions about it?
So for the scupper, we put another layer of mastic on it, right?
Yeah, and then we will coat after that. So we need to just coat around some of those seams right there. But
That looks like a pretty good slope to me. I'd put a little bit more maybe right along the side here. You can see maybe just a little bit of airspace right in there. I'd put one more coat here on the outside for sure. You can see space back here. I'll probably have you put a nail in that, and then we'll fill that in just a little bit more. And then elastomeric on these edges one more time, the whole thing, and this thing will look really nice. Whenever it's hard, whenever something makes us feel slightly uncomfortable, embrace it and attack it. And that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we become the best that we can be. So don't fear it. Actually address it, attack it. And that's how we can become stronger and better and reach our full potential. So absolutely anybody and everybody can do this program. You just need to take it one day at a time. What do I need to do today so that I can reach that next step tomorrow? And those tomorrows all turn into our future. And the future is bright here at Ideal.